So look, today we got Tony Ferguson. You guys know the current state of Tony. We know how his career has played out. He's still one of my favorite fighters of all time. Him, Dustin Poirier, and Max Holloway. Those are my top 3 favorite fighters of all time. And I wanted to see, is it possible to use Tony Ferguson in UFC 5? We know what his stats are. We know the current state of the game. So guys, y'all know what y'all gotta do. Y'all gotta leave a like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. I'm telling you guys, this is gonna be my 32nd day in a row of uploading videos. So we come in every single day. You see Tony Ferguson, be quiet, man. You feel me saying be quiet? But he has a fight upcoming against Paddy Pimblett. He's been going crazy training with David Goggins. I think his name is David Goggins, that crazy army guy. And obviously David Goggins can't help him train, his fighting and his reaction time and stuff like that. But this possibly could be good for Tony headed up to fight. So first things first, guys, coming out into a fight like this, I wanted to see exactly what my opponent was going to be doing. Obviously he has Charles Oliveira, who has the faster punching power. So I wanted to be able to land in a counter. Guys, when you're able to counter somebody, it gains their respect sometimes, because people will still continue to block break even though you done sat there and you countered them a million times. So that's what I wanted to be able to do, is just kind of switch it up a bit, mix it up, and make sure that I counter and gain his respect. So he's pretty much just walking forward, guys. I'm not gonna lie, he's just pretty much walking forward. I'm kind of, gauge the range. I'm trying to get a takedown here. Can't really get a takedown because, once again, guys, the takedown range is literally horrible. They don't even allow you to shoot legitimate takedowns. Like, you literally reach from so far away. You can't even shoot. It's so bad, man. It's really so bad. But he's kind of just walking forward now. You see him right there. He's walking forward. I'm kind of trying to catch him in between those spamming combinations he's throwing, kind of, stunning him backwards, as you guys can see, hitting him with a left hook, hitting him with a right straight, kind of dodging, being defensively sound as much as I possibly can be. I wanted to walk him back to the cage there, but he did a good job of not allowing that. But then I get the takedown right there. And at this point, guys, I want to see what he got on the ground. Okay, what do you have on the ground? Are you going to be any type, any what good? And I get him directly in the crucifix. This is where a lot of people get exposed, guys. A lot of people get exposed right here, right on the ground, because this really takes skills 9 times out of 10, right? Yeah, some people are going to be able to spam you a bit, but you can't spam on the ground, really. You know what I mean? Like, there's certain things that people can, I guess you could call it an exploit, but just me comparing the ground versus the feet, bro, people are not going to be able to rock with you on the ground if all they're doing on the feet is spamming like maniacs. They're going to be in a real bad state. So right here, I set him up with a dart stroke, and I wanted to get him on the top mount, guys. Like, notice this. I wasn't going for a submission here. I wasn't going for the full darts. I was going to try to get him on. Actually, I think that might have been flat on his back, actually. I tried to get that there. Couldn't get it. Charles Oliveira still is nasty with the grappling, so his timing on that is going to be a lot quicker than Tony Ferguson's, even though Tony Ferguson's is still pretty good. So, yeah. At this point, I've garnered his respect. He can't do anything too much, to me. Notice, guys, remember, I'm using Tony Ferguson. His stats are down. His stats are not the same. So it's not like I have one of the best fighters in the game. I really don't. So in fights like this, you get to really see who has skill and who really doesn't, because I'm out here I'm holding my own up until that last moment, which is a problem that I have, and I'm sure other people have too. You try to get a last, try to get something to emphasize that round. And a lot of the times I always get hurt. So that's just me being too risky. I think he might have edged that round maybe because of the stun, but I felt like I did enough. You never really know what the judges in the game, how the judges, how the gaming judges are. I mean, it's pretty much messed up. The whole game is in shambles. I'm not gonna lie to y'all boys. But right back on the attack right here. And now I kind of got him figured out. I'm like, okay, he's gonna be worried about going on the ground. Hit him with a counter right there. And now once he's backing up, look, flying knee. He's confused now, guys. At this point, he is very confused. He's just putting his back to the cage. I hit him with the head kick right there. Still walking backwards. One thing I can say, guys, especially if someone's not spamming you, you just never want to have your back towards the cage, right? You never want to have your back towards the cage because you have very little space to move or work or operate. But to be honest, the movement on this game is also terrible. They don't allow you to get back to the center of the cage realistically. It's like there's an invisible wall keeping your back against the cage when someone's walking forward. It's pretty stupid. Like, you should be able to legitimately just go to the front of, you know, circle out to the middle of the cage, especially if your fighter has good, you know, good movement. I don't understand why, you know, it's like that, but it is what it is. As y'all can see, he doesn't want anything to do on the ground. So at this point on the feet, I've countered him. I've held my own on the ground, pretty much controlled him there. Knock him down, flying knee right here, going for the finish. Tony Ferguson. And look, we get the finish. So look, y'all boys don't need to sit there and use the best fighters in the game, running around, spamming, trying to, you know, block break somebody. You could actually act like you have a brain in your head and act like you have some common sense and actually learn how to play a fighting game the right way. I know the developers suck, but you guys don't have to contribute to this trash of these developers and these trash game changers and these just trash human beings. Overall, they're just trash human beings, right? The company, trash human beings for releasing such a bad product to, you know, its consumers and manipulating these idiotic content creators and the content creators being dumb enough to fall for it to help push this trash, right? The content creators slash game, you know, game changers, etc., whatever, they're also just trash people because, I mean, come on, man. You're taking $2, right? Versus what EA's making overall. They're giving you guys $2 to promote some garbage that is gonna fall off as time goes on because nobody wants to play this garbage and this trash. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, very, very, very ridiculous. But I do want to take a look at the stats real quick, show y'all boys the work we was able to do. And you know, every time I look at these stats, it's always funny to me because I know 9 times out of 10 the people that I'm playing, I'm just better than them. Sometimes they're gonna get the better of me with the spamming, but I'm always landing like less. You know, I'm always throwing less and landing more, right? So that's how you know who's really, really picking their shots. But if y'all enjoyed this video, y'all boys know what to do, man. Drop a like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Look, we on the road to 20K, man. So I hope your boy get there. We probably about like 700 subs away from 20K. So come on, guys. That's all I want. By the end of the year, I need that. I need to get to 20K subs by the end of the year. So y'all boys can do that. Make sure y'all boys drop a like, comment, subscribe. Also, guys, follow me on Twitter. Link is in the description. Even though all I really do is just drop the videos on there. Y'all boys still show some love on the Twitter. So I'll catch y'all boys in the next video, man. Peace.
Gang, they cannot do it like him. Nobody shooting like him. Gang, nobody doing like him. That nigga hate everyone cause he broke, and that's why nobody like him. Gang, SD good, now he talking this shit.